Welcome to the Western Region MarketWatch, brought to you by Real Estate Business Intelligence and MRIS Company. Let's examine the most recent numbers from the Western Region housing market, which includes these areas. In July, the national economy continued its trend of slow recovery, with moderate job gains and virtually no change in the unemployment rate, holding at the June rate of 8.3%. Over the last 12 months, the U.S. economy has added 1.8 million new jobs, fueled by growth in the private sector and reductions in the size of state and local government by more than 100,000 jobs. Most economists agree that economic growth will continue to be slow in the second half of 2012. While there has been some positive economic news, including increases in hiring and a slowdown in new applications for unemployment insurance, these signs have not been consistently positive. In addition, the European debt crisis and the dim prospects of any action on the proposed federal budget spending cuts prior to the elections support continued uncertainty and serve to stifle economic growth. While the national economic news is uninspiring, there continues to be positive news on the housing front. Almost all analysts agree the national housing market has begun its turnaround. Both Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac reported strong earnings in the second quarter of 2012, the result of rising home prices, faster processing of foreclosures, and fewer delinquent homeowners. Home prices are up nationally, posting the biggest gains in at least 7 years. Over the past 12 months, the region has added about 3,400 workers. The July unemployment rate is 7%, up from 6.6% a month ago. Demand in the Western Region housing market has gained momentum so far in 2012. There were 320 sales in July, up 2.6% from July 2011, and the fifth year-over-year gain this year. The sales trend is likely to continue as new pending contracts are also on the rise. The 421 new pending contracts signed in July are 5.5% higher than July 11 and the highest July total in 7 years. While sales are on the rise, the inventory of homes for sale remains low. The 3,653 active listings at the end of July are 9.7% below this time last year, the lowest July total since 2005. The 666 new listings entered in July are 6.7% higher than this time last year, but remain well below the 10-year July average of 806. The July median sale price was $149,000, 5.1% below July 2011. This is the first year-over-year decline the region has seen in 2012. At 90.2%, the average sale to list price ratio is up from 89.4% this time last year. And median days on market is 54 days, down 17 days from a year ago. So far this year, the Western Region housing market has seen key changes on several fronts. Sales activity is rising, both in closed sales and new pending contracts. At the same time, the inventory of homes for sale remains low, reaching a 7-year low for active listings. These trends are putting upward pressure on home prices and narrowing the average sale to list price ratio. While market conditions appear favorable for sellers and interest rates remain at historic lows for buyers, underlying economic and political uncertainty continue to impact market dynamics. That's the Western Region Market Watch for this month. Check back next month for the latest.